Hi, y'all. I'm out here and I'm over here in the cattle panel pot garden and I'm getting ready to cut off these peas. You won't be able to hear me because I don't have a mic on. Um, but I'm going to be cutting off the peas that's growing and then I'm going to give you a tour in here, okay? So you can get a chance to watch me work. And I'm trying to get this done, y'all, before this beating down sun because this equipment won't work out here and there, okay? Put this thing here. I'll check them later to see if they peas are on. I hope you can see pretty good. I'm just going to throw them down here and come back for them later. Got some peas in here. I got some dried peas on here, so I'm gonna check over all that stuff. Any fresh peas or dried peas, get them off of here because these will be seeds, these dry ones. And also, if you wonder why I'm not just ripping them out and I'm just cutting them off in case you don't know, these are nitrogen fixers, and I want to leave that nitrogen in that soil because I'm going to plant down this whole row over here some beans. I got a lot of beans planted out here, but we'll plant some more. Look like I missed a couple over here. Missed that one. Missed that. Okay, I got this. Put these in my pocket. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. I know y'all, I'm sweating, y'all. It's hot out here. It was about 90 yesterday, but 90 is 100 and something. Okay, and I'm not kidding. It was probably about 110 out here. This sun is unbelievable how hot it is, and it's humid. And we're here in upstate New York. We're not used to this, and my plants are just, if you don't water them, like you come out here one day and water real good and think you're soaking it down good, and by the end of the day, your stuff looks like it's on death's doorstep. Okay, I'm not kidding. So, we're gonna next thing we're gonna do now is I'm gonna be touring in here and at the same time planting some beans, purple potted pole beans. Okay, I got to get my seeds and I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I'm just getting some of this sweat off of me. I'm going my eyes. All right, so let me turn around because we're going back over here to plant the beans and do the tour. All right, switch. All right. Let me see, where can I put this towel? I put it right here. All right. Okay, so this is the cattle panel pot garden in here. I'm going to show you what I done in here, anything different, and we're going to plant the beans, okay? All right, let's start out over here. We still got peppers growing here, a whole bunch of them. I'm just keeping them watered and fertilized. Okay. And I've been harvesting also. Anything that needs harvest, I harvest it. Over here, I planted a lot of different flower seeds, but now I don't think I know the flowers from the weeds over in here, because some of them I think are weeds, but some of them are flowers too. These are the begonias. And that's the begonia. They don't like a lot of sun, so I don't know how well they'll do since I done cut everything down. Now over here in the same thing I got growing over here, but you can tell the flowers over here I got growing in here. I don't know what I planted. I think it was some kind of daisies. And then I'm not sure, that might be something that I planted. That's the begonia. See, the begonia doing better over here because it's getting more shade. Sorry about that. My phone, I got on the battery pack and it got caught up. So what I did was I cut out the tomato plant out of here, cut the tomato plant out of that one. I removed all of my tomatoes in here because in case you wasn't watching, something was out here, was eating the green tomatoes. I had one bush with 3 tomatoes left on it. And some of the other bushes looked like they had been eaten off of there. I'll link that video so you can hear what I say and see what I was talking about, okay? So I took all the tomatoes out, brought them inside. I'm hoping I'm going to remember at the end of this video to show you what I've done with those tomatoes because they are ripening. And I'm thankful for that. Not vine ripened, but hey, I wasn't going to get anything. What I found out here is there's a woodchuck. I believe now that's what was eating my tomatoes. And if you know anything about a woodchuck will eat every single thing you have down to the ground. They are getting ready for hibernation, building up that fat, and they're eating. So I got a problem out here. I'm going to have to start covering stuff that I think that woodchuck wants. And somebody had told me years ago, a neighbor, if they desperate, it don't matter. They'll eat anything. Okay? So I just wanted to get that stuff out. Now, all these peppers, let me see. I can't see what y'all can see now. But anyway, there's a whole bunch of peppers on here and flowers. I'm trying to make sure I got it in here. Okay? All right, so I wanted to show you that. But in this one, I don't plant beans because it's not on the trellis. I don't plant beans right here. But I did put more peppers in. When I took out a tomato plant, I put a pepper in. So this was probably one I put in here. No, it might have been that one though. But anyway, they all done took root and doing good and getting ready to, they really getting ready to take off now since them peas gone. Okay? So I just wanted you to know that's what I've done in here. I got the beans in here. This is my purple potted pole beans. These are mine from 2022. And they still good. And I got a whole bunch of them down there from 2024 in the basement. So let's get over here and get busy putting them in. So I'm just gonna, if there's any pea stuff left, just take it out. I'm putting them right up against this trellis right here. So move this mulch back out of the way. You can put that back later. Move that out of the way. Make me some holes with my finger. Not trying to be fancy. I got some beans. Put them in there. I hope I got it on, y'all. I can't see the sun. It's so bright. I was trying to get out here. But you can never get out here before the 7:15 in the morning. I try to get out here. Here go another one. I try to get out here and shoot. 7:15, the sun is already coming across. Holes. So, before it gets beaten down so bad, and before the dog next door start barking or the people next door come out, hopefully I can get some of this video recorded. All right. So, got them too. What I think I'm going to do is do a row at a time. So I'm going to move this back out of the way and take that out. That's like a little bean, a pea. If I said bean, I mean peas. Oh, shoot, y'all. I forgot what I was doing. I'm supposed to leave that in there for the nitrogen. Put some beans in here. Bean. And put an extra one because some of them beans felt kind of funny. So I'm just going to push that over on that. Like that. Push that in there. All right. Go over to the next one. And move this back out of the way. And push my holes in. All right. I don't forget what I'm doing. I'm putting it in here. I hope y'all can see. Putting it in. I forgot what I was doing. I don't know if I want to plant them on this side. I got them planted on the other side. But I usually always do double, so I guess I'll keep on. See these right here? These are planted over here behind the okra. And then I got these planted right here. And I usually do this like this every year. But this year I thought since it was so late, let me break this off. I couldn't resist. Since it was so late, I thought, well, I would only do one side. But I'm going to go ahead and keep doing two sides because you never know. If something started eating it or something happened to it, the more you have, the better chance you'll have of getting a harvest. 2, 3, 4. So that's what I'm going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So just push them down in there. Leave them stems, which I saw the stems and went to pulling the stems up. Forgot what I was doing. All right. Get over here to this next one. Move this back. Now, look at this. See that? 1, 2, 3, 4. So when you're trying to harvest, when you're talking, at least for me, ain't no telling what I be saying, y'all. Okay? I thought I would get out here before the people, but they out already. So you might hear some talking in the background. All right, so I got that done. Now, let's get this one over here. Pull this back. Go there. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 in there. All right, so let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just kind of talking louder so y'all can hear me because all right. There we go. We got that in there. Go over here to this next one. Move this back out of the way. Get it out. Try to use your pots as much as you can. Try to get much as you can in them. So don't forget to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we got that in there. Press it down. Now, let's go around to the other side. We got this one. Get these out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get this. 1, 2. I don't know if I'm showing you or not. 3, 4. Get back off of it. Push the dirt back. And headaches go. I know it's kind of late, but keep going. I'm going to keep doing this because I'm going to plant what I like to eat. And I'm not going to just be planting stuff just to plant it, to show off something. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we got 4 over there. We got 1, 2, 3. And let's get another one in there. 4. All right. See them? There they go. Push, push, push it over. Push it over. All right. Move on to the next one. This here is asparagus. I'm not going to put anything in here with this asparagus, okay? So I'm going to skip that. And I got to still come in here. These sweet potatoes right here, they got to be watered. I watered some of this stuff earlier, but not all of it. Okay, so now pull this back out of the way like that. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna put 1 over there by the onion. All right, so we got this one, this one, this one, this one. I think I got them all in there. I think I do. Just push, 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 push. And get everything in there. So everything is in there good and pat it down. All right, now get over here to this one. Now, pull this mulch back off of this stuff real good because you want to get down into the dirt. You can always bring that back later. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 4. And push them in. 2, 3. I got 4. All right. Now push that over. Push, 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 push. All right. Good, 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 good. Now, get over here to this one. Now, I got some kind of weed or something in here. I got to get that out. When I get that out, put that, hopefully that wasn't me pulling out. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. See the holes? All right. So now get these in there. 1 there, 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 there. I think I'm going to stick another one right here. Yeah, that look good. All right, we're almost getting her done, y'all. We're getting her done. Okay. Press, 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 press. All right. Got just this one here to go. All right, so pull this back. Pull that back out of the way. Okay. Got it out of the way. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if one of them don't come up, something will come up. Let's get down here out of my bag. See what we did. We got them in. Okay. So now let's go look at the tour. It won't. I showed you the 2 here in the front. Okay. 3, 1. Yeah, 2 peppers, and I got a pepper on there. And then over here, we got peppers and peppers. And it's getting, look at the flowers. See the flowers? And look at here, peppers. Yeah, doing good, baby. All right, all right, all right. I got 2 here, 2 peppers. I got this one here is big, and I've been getting a lot off of here. This one here is small. I don't know what it's going to do, but we'll see. This one over here, can you see all the flowers in there? See all the flowers and peppers in here? All right. And over here, these are fish peppers. And there they go. I've been harvesting. All these ones I've been harvesting mostly. This one here has got a pepper. This one here is a fish pepper. These are mixed, mostly some hot and some sweet in here. The ones I added later were the sweet peppers, okay? So over here, I got flowers. And yeah, they're looking good, good, good. And then this one is a little bit smaller, but it's coming along because I see peppers up in here. And I got flowers over here. There's some pepper. I think I saw pepper down in there, but this one's doing good. This one's coming along. I think I'm going to take these lower leaves off though. Then we're going to put some water on these seeds. Okay. Now, over here, peppers, 2 in this pot, 2 in this container. See that pepper? These are probably sweet peppers in here. This one here, I bought from this woman on Etsy. She should be ashamed of herself. She shipped it in a regular envelope. I think it was mommy and something on Etsy. This is all that pepper did. Planted with all the other ones, stunted. She sent it in a regular envelope, stunted. So over here, I got 2 peppers here. I think I'll probably just go ahead and take this one out. I got some pepper plants and just stick one in there. The one I'm going to put in there going to be way bigger than this. See this pepper? Peppers. Look at my delphinium, y'all. It's blooming again. It bloomed twice. Looking good. All right. All right. All right. And over here, I got 2 pepper plants, and if you might not be able to see, but ooh, I'm dripping sweat, y'all. The pepper here, pepper, and over here, pepper. Okay. All right. These are the strawberries I've been harvesting. See, still got strawberries in here. See this strawberry? See the flowers, the group of. Yes, I'm gonna get more. And I got a whole some over there too. Look at these. I'm just eating them as a snack. Okay, so we got that done. So let's get some watering done, okay? Okay, so let's get some watering done. And I want to take y'all along with me, so I have to hold the phone like this because I can't hold it and control it with this hose. Okay, so. I want to water in them seeds. All right. Oh, I forgot to stick some seeds in that pot. I'll have to remember that when I come back that way. Oh, no, they're in there. See, they're coming up in there, right near that trellis. I must have done that before. I don't know why this thing makes this squeaking sound, but it do. I gotta remember to put it over there on y'all. Okay. Let's get this over here and get some water on it. And then you have to remember to come out every day and water them. Water them in, especially till they come up, and then you can pitch the mulch back on it. All right. So that's that. And that one. Go over here. I know I didn't water these sweet potatoes earlier. I know I didn't want it in. Whew. I may have to have a lot cut out of here because I don't know. I can't see what I'm thinking I'm showing y'all, and I'm hoping I am. Okay. Let's put this in. I got some harvesting to do too. I wanted to try to get it done before the sun came out, but you just can't do it. The sun comes out so early. Water these sweet potatoes. I covered them up with the tool, y'all, because as you know, something was eating it. Now I know it's probably the woodchuck. Oh, it could be a deer, but I have not seen any deer poop out here. But I tell you what I have seen. I've seen the woodchuck. So I'm getting ready to do something to him. So, and I got to protect my stuff. Hold on, I got to go back and loosen this hose up. It's caught up on this brick right here. Let's get that out of there and pull it over some more. Okay. So I can get all the way to the end and water my stuff in. Okay. That looked pretty good. Keep on going. Yeah. Now let's get this going. Oh, woo. It's starting to get hotter. This phone is heating up. So I don't know how much longer I'll be able to go. I got it on the battery pack because I didn't have time to charge it this morning. I was too busy trying to hurry up and get out here. I've watered the rest of the garden. I had watered some of this over here. See how well it's looking? These sweet potatoes, if I hadn't watered them out here, they'd be on their doorsteps. I'm not kidding. That's how hot the sun is. That's how hot it is. No matter when you come out here, you can come out here in the evening, you can come out here in the morning, you can come out here in midday, beating down sun. I don't care when you come out here, it's a lot of noise. It's just a noisy yard. It used to be so quiet. I used to have so much peace. I don't have that anymore. So I got to get used to it. Got to get used to the difference. I got that one done. Now let's get over here and get this one done. Yeah. I'm taking that pepper out. See that little, I don't even know what that is. That may not even be a pepper. It could be a weed that that girl sent me, paid my money for. But I'm glad I put in a review on her and told people about it. I'm glad I did because as you can see, I didn't get nothing for my money, nothing. The other one I planted didn't even make it. I planted a whole bunch of them, none of them made it. The ones that did make it, look at it. It's mommy and something, but I don't want to say what I think it is because I know there's another YouTuber and she got a name similar to that, and I don't want to say her name by mistake. I don't want to say her name by mistake. Putting this over here on this okra because my phone is getting so hot. Um, I don't want to say that good channel because their names are close sounding. But this one here is Peace on Esty. And Gardening with Lisa had a problem with her too. But see, when we have a problem with people, we got to say something about it. Because if you don't say something about it, then other people gonna have the same problem. So that's why I said what I said. I thought maybe the girl would learn, and you know, I told her, and I thought she would learn. I communicated with her directly first before I ever put a review in, and then I thought she would learn. And I asked Lisa, how did she send her seeds? And she still sent her seeds the same way to her. So all I can say is buyer beware. Buyer beware when you are ordering on Etsy. Some people on there are really good. Some people just don't care at all. So you have to check it out and spend your money. There used to be a guy on the radio a long time ago. He used to say, let your feet do the talking. Let your feet do the talking. And that's what I believe in. Okay, now the bugs are starting to try to mess with me. I might have to put my netting on. Because I got one more project I want to try to do before I go in. So just remember, buyer beware. All right, so that's good enough now. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this off. And I'm just saying that so y'all can hear me. I'm going to go to the other side and show you what I'm going to do over there, okay? Okay, I'm over here at the okra. Now, in this row, I start out with peppers. So there's peppers on here, and then there's some onion in there. I've been harvesting some of those onions out of there. And then this is the okra. It's all wilted looking because I watered yesterday, and as soon as you water, it don't perk up. But at the same time that I'm showing y'all, this is the whole row of okra. I'm going to be cutting off any leaves that I see that need to be cut, or harvesting any okra that need to be harvested. Look at that pretty flower. Ain't that pretty? This is the beans behind these okra plants. I got beans planted, but you can see this one real good because it ain't no okra there. Okay, so we're going to cut. Let me just make sure I got it in there. We're going to cut that. And this one here is all. And we're going to cut that one off. And then over here, I'm looking to see, I got an okra right here. I may as well get that. Y'all, it fell down there and I can't find it. I'm gonna have to look for it. Let me see, which pot is it at? 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th pot. Okay. Because I don't know, it fell down there. But I had to move my hand. See, before I would put my hand up there, but I'm not putting my hand up there. So it went somewhere. If I find it, hopefully I'll find it. But I'm keeping my hand out of the way. And this one over here, I've been fertilizing them and doing what I need to do. Just keep watering and hoping that they keep producing. See that pretty flower right there? Here's the okra in here. I think I'll go ahead and get this one. Can you see it? It went somewhere too, so I'll look for it. If I can't find it, I can't find it. But it had to come off anyway. I can't put my finger on there and hold them because the sun is blinding me. So, let me see. Oh, there it is, right there in front of my eyes. Right there in front of my eyes. Right here. See it right there? Oh. You know why I'm saying that, y'all? Because my battery pack fell out. I gotta put my finger on the phone, sorry. Put this battery thing in my pocket. And I got this okra. And I said that other one was at 5, so let me look for that. I got that over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was right about here. Oh, there it is. It's on the other side. Let me go around there and get it. I will forget. I will forget to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is right here. Okay. And I see something I gotta cut off, so if I see something I try to do it. Oh, here's this okra. And there was a pepper. Cut that off too. I don't know if I was showing y'all or not. I'm just looking down the road trying to see if I see any more peppers that I need to get. I don't think so. So I'm gonna throw that in there. It ain't much of a harvest because I came out here the other day and cleaned up on a lot of stuff, so. Get back to where I was. Because right now it's just the main thing, any okra, like right here. See that? But see, I usually hold it, but I ain't gonna hold it. So hopefully, you know, I can find them when I do that, because I don't want to take a chance. It's blinding out here. Let's see. And then I want to get over to the next. See, there's more in here. I think when it cools off a little bit, that might sound funny for okra. But I really think when it cools off a little bit. Now, I came out here day before yesterday. See this big okra? Let me get over here. See that? It was small. Now it's big. So, that's why you see me sometimes take a big one. I mean, take a small one. And there's the pear tree. Let's go around to that aisle. Stop and pick these leaves up. I don't like the leaf mess out here, y'all. It could draw critters. It could make disease. I like to try to get stuff up as I'm going. Okay. That in there. All right, let me go around here. Put this in this bucket. I'm just showing y'all what I do. This is a vlog showing y'all what my day is like over here in this garden. Okay. Now, down this row here, I took them shoes off. I planted in here and nothing came up. I planted some yellow squash and didn't come up. But at the same time that I planted that yellow squash, I planted these in containers. And this one right here is a yellow patty pan. This one is a candy roaster. This one here is a yellow straight neck squash. So I'm glad I went ahead on and planted those in containers. Because the container ones is the ones that I got something off of. Ain't that something? Because the other ones didn't come up because it's so hot out here. And if you try to direct sow, good luck with that. All right. I wanted this earlier, but sometimes you need to go over stuff a couple of times in this heat. All right. All right. In these little containers. The smaller the container is, the more I'll be concerned about watering. Okay. Down this row here, I'm going to show you what I got going because it's some different stuff. This isn't different, but this is my Texas Star hibiscus. I got 2 of them in here. And I'm going to move them one of these days to their permanent home. I had a tomato plant that hadn't died. So I took it and put it in. It's a determinant. And it's got a little, probably need to take that leaf off. I think I'm going to take that leaf off, y'all. I got to get my pruners out my pocket. And that's a tight fit. But I'll get it eventually. Hang in there. All right. I'm not going to touch it. Just going to go up there and cut that leaf off. Because that leaf wasn't doing that plant no good. This one ain't doing it no good. It either gets some tomatoes or it won't. But it's a determinate tomato. And I had it. And it's got that little tomato on there. I'll leave that on there. You should take it off, but I'm not. These are beans that I planted. They're called cow peas. Old seeds I had. And I just took a chance, cutting it close as far as timing goes. But I'm going to plant it. I planted them. And there they go. And they're going to climb on this. This here is my chives. I hope I remember this morning to get some because I like to get some chives and use it this morning. I don't eat breakfast when I come out here. I just come out and work and then eat when I come back in. That's the cow peas. They came up fast and they should do pretty good. Let me get that piece of grass. Over here, that's cow peas. And hopefully you can see them. Sorry if I'm putting a shadow. And this one over here, they call cow peas. All right. I wanted to show y'all this. This is my pear tree up above on this side of the trellis. But something came out here and tried to get them. Ripped it down, but could not get into the bag. Did the same thing with this one. See it? See how the stem is all leaves and stuff attached where it ripped it down. There wasn't no wind. See this wind didn't do this. Something did it, but it couldn't get them. These animals out here are real, real hungry, and they are trying to get everything they can. This is borage. Volunteer. It'll volunteer in your garden once you got it, if you got good environment for it, if it likes your environment. Okay, so These are my peppers. I got peppers in there. These are my potatoes. They look wilted. They'll be standing up by later on. They'll stand up probably this evening. So oh, let's put this in here and put that in there. I want to go down this row. I got to pull the hose because I want to put some more water on them beans. I'm just pulling the hose, y'all. That's why you don't hear me saying anything. I've watered this a couple of times. I don't come out here but once, unless I see some animal out here. I'm just pulling the hose to get it where I want it. Okay. Now, let's go down this side where these beans are. This is what Texas style hibiscus is in there. So we'll put some in there. Now, I had watered over here earlier, but I'm watering again because I was just trying to hurry earlier. Just trying to hurry. And I wanted to come back and give it another soaking. I was trying to hurry because I know it's going to get real hot. And I said it's better to have a whole garden with some water on it than none on it. All right. Oh. Put some on the tree. I hope my parents, I hope that nothing figure out how to get them out. I'm going to take some too that they tried to get in the house. I'm going to take those inside and see if I can even, if they ain't good for eating, spray this volunteer. This row here don't have anything planted in it. My son said, well, Mommy, why come you don't have nothing planted over there? I said, because I'm getting rid of these 5-gallon buckets. I put them on this motor pump. And I'm glad I didn't plant in them because I'll put some more on these peppers. Because what I wanted to say is, as hot as it been, was just more work for me, and they probably wouldn't have been that productive. All right, so let's go over here. I'm gonna pull this hose. I'm gonna walk and pull it way out, y'all, because I'm gonna get over here and spray the squash again. Just pulling it. All right. Now this here, this is new. I showed it to you once, but the beans hadn't come up yet. These are the Christmas. I tell you they like Christmas beans or something like that. I'm gonna see can I find the tag and tell you what it is. I got onions and flowers in there with them. All right, let's see if I can find this. If this is it. Christmas lima. They're lima beans, y'all. Christmas lima beans. That one about ready to get on the trellis. Okay. I'm gonna shoot through here on this one. They've been watered once, and I'm just putting some more. I may come back up in there. I probably will come up in there and show y'all some stuff. I got a great big one down there. Can you see it? I'll show it to you when I get over there. If you can't see it from this angle. Yesterday, I saw the woodchuck out here. And the woodchuck was headed. Oh, let me turn this hose, y'all. Let's turn this hose. Oh, hold on. Got twisted up. Yeah, woodchuck was headed for my cucumbers. And I got a pan and a big stick by the door. If I see any kind of animal or something like that out there, I take that pan, I run out there, and I beat and bang on it. And it took off running. So I'm gonna have to get a bigger trap. Because the one that I got that I usually use for the squirrels, that woodchuck ain't gonna fit in there. It wasn't a great big one. I've seen woodchucks much bigger than that, but it's bigger than that trap I got. And my problem is when I put the trap out, I get stuff in there that I'm not trying to trap. I hate that. These are onions from seed of mine. I planted some onions over here. I knew I probably wouldn't get anything because it's too hot. And they probably dried out, but I'm going to keep watering them. Those in that pot on the end. These right here are leeks from my seed. These right here are cantaloupe. I'm going to add some peppers to this pot. I try to put stuff in here so if something don't give me something, something else will. Let's get down in here. This is a day in the garden with Cynthia. Okay. These over here, the eggplant, I watered them real good this morning, but I'm going to get them some more. I try to get out before these pollinators be in here, but I see the pollinators already out. I see an eggplant here I got to get too. I'm trying to get stuff as it comes. Because with a woodchuck, you don't know where they come out here and eat up. It was taken out by tomato plants, taking them out. Some green in a bush, green tomatoes. And you know I planted this stuff late, so over there on my lemon balm. I put fertilizer on it. It's darkening up. I've been trying to get it to get greener. Okay, so let me show y'all over here. Maybe some more over there. I'm just going to show y'all the stuff that I see, okay? I'm not going to do a lot of digging. Pollinators out here, and if I have to cut a leaf off, I'll do that. So, let me get my pruners out. Get them out of my pocket. If I see any kind of thing that I think might be a disease, I don't know if it's a disease or not, but it ain't looking right. Cut it off. If you can see that, if you can't, here it is. It had a leaf, I need to get that off. Over here, this leaf got yellowing on it. They'll grow new leaves, so if I see a leaf in question, take it off because it'll grow a new one. It's better to do that than leave it. Well, let me go down in here and find this leaf. Okay, this is how you have to be real careful not to cut yourself. Don't put your hand down in there. Oh. Okay, I may have cut the wrong thing. No, I didn't, but I didn't cut it all the way through. All right. I got that leaf. I don't know if any of this video is going to be worth keeping. Here's a leaf over in here. See that leaf? I got to get that out of there. Let's see, can I find where it's at? But you don't want to mess around and cut off a good piece of your plant. I hope I don't do that. Okay, I got it. Got it. Now, get back over here. This leaf here need to come out. I cut off the wrong leaf. That's what I'm talking about. When I don't have my hand on it, I might cut off the wrong one, but I'd rather cut off the wrong leaf than my finger. So, cut off the wrong one. Need to grow some more. All right. So I got these in my hand. And this yellow one. Throw these over here. Let's see. Here's one right here. It needs to be cut. Get up in here. Oh, yeah, I was getting ready to cut the wrong one again. And that would have been a nice stem that I would have cut it off. Got this one. Ooh. Got this one. Cut it off. Okay, I'm trying to see if I see anything to show y'all. Squash in here. It's a great big one right here. I ain't gonna lift it up. It's big though. There's also some around it that didn't get. Well, cut them off. Not sure on this one, so I'm gonna leave that little yellow one alone, but it probably didn't get pollinated either, but I'm gonna wait a little bit. Make sure before I cut it off. Let's see what else. Over here. All right. Now over here I got a squash. This one in here. All right, so let me get these weeds up down here. Let's pick them up. Get them out of there. All right. Let's get over here to the tomato bush. This is one that I put in late and put it in the ground. So, let me close this up. All right. Can you see the tomatoes in there? And you see these here. There's more on here. Plenty of flowers. Okay. Now this morning glory. I said it can stay on this trellis as long as it's not trying to hook on my tomatoes. If it's trying to hook on my tomatoes, I'll cut it off. Whatever trying to hook, I'll cut it. Okay, I see a leaf on the tomato plant. I need to get out. Oh, where's that leaf at? Saw it from the other side, but I couldn't reach it from that side. I'll cut that leaf off, but usually when that happens, you need to cut the whole stem off. But I couldn't reach it, not holding this phone. If I was doing this and I wasn't holding the phone, I can get what I need to get. All right, you can't see what I'm doing. You got that one. We'll get that one out. Oh, that tomato plant over there. This one over here. It's got some tomatoes down in here. I'm trying to move the leaf back so you can see it. I don't know if you can see them right there. It's getting flowers and stuff. The morning glory is growing over this way, so I'm gonna cut it off. But I don't want it to come over and hook on that plant. Okay. So I'm gonna move this chair out of the way because I need to move that chair so I can get these leaves that I see. Here on this tomato plant, let me see. Now that's a good leaf there, but this one here is a bad one. I'm trying to see where it starts at. There. Let's put this chair back. This is where I come and take a break. All right. So this is what it's looking like over in here where I'm at. I have here a squash. I got this one over here. It's getting bigger. So far I'm pleased. I'm pleased. It's a lot of work this year. It's a lot of work this year, not because of what I planted, because of the weather. If it wasn't for this weather being like it is, this wouldn't be anything. Some people might think, well, we got heat too. Well, you know what? We couldn't get out here. I saw another gardener. She's in Illinois somewhere. That's my home state. Born and raised. So she was on and straighten this back up. She was talking about how she had to start late, and I saw an eggplant over here. That's what I come over here for. Let's see if it's big enough to get. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and get it. It's small, I'm going to get it. It doesn't matter. I'm getting it. It's small. It's small, but I'm going to get it. Normally, I would let them get a little bigger than that. A little bit bigger. But, I'll get them. That's all I see right now. Okay. And I showed you the cantaloupe, and okay, I showed you that stuff. All right. So let's get over here and put this stuff in my pot. Oh, it's not a pot, well, it's a basket. Put that in there. Put my shoes back on as I go on this side of the garden. Over here, I want to be careful not to harm myself stepping on anything. There's a rose bush over here that you have to be careful of. I'm going to put this under the hair arbor where the stuff can get some shade on it. And pick up these leaves that I cut off. Okay. Them up. Put this stuff in the basket. Oh. Okay. Now I see one from this side. I forgot. I gotta go over there and get that. Gotta go over there and get it. See that leaf? That yellow one. You can see it from here. I gotta get that. Get this off. Yep. I got it. And if you got any questions about the garden or what I'm growing or why I'm doing it, and you didn't see my other videos that I put out on this, go back and look at them, because I do a lot of teaching in my videos. As I'm showing, I'm teaching stuff. Anything that needs to be taught at that moment. So I'm putting these in the basket. I saw a little chipmunk. I believe it was a chipmunk. We're going to go down this road now. But it comes over here and it eats off the flowers. And it hides up under, pallets. It hides up under the pallets. So I bring this stick out here. Let me wipe my face off. Wiping my face, y'all. Sweat going in my eye. All right. This is the stick that I bring out here. I bring it out for the deer and the squirrel. I don't try to do anything to them with it. I scare them with it. I beat and bang on stuff. I throw it up against something metal. I make it make a sound. And they take off. I see another eggplant in here. I'm just wondering if it's big enough for me to get. No, I won't get that one. That was a little smaller. It's more in there, but I try to get the bigger ones. At least the size that I got. We're going to get this hose and drag it over here. I'm going to stop because I got to pull this hose pretty far. So I'm going to... Okay. I'm going to give these a second round of water before I go in, because I don't come back out. If I do, it's not to water. I might decide later, oh, let me go stick some seeds in over here or that, or I forgot to do so and so. But this here, watering, I'm gonna be done for the day. So I try to come out here and give it. If they're gonna stay wilted looking, because that's just how hot the sun is. but they'll be all right. Now this is how it looks in the morning before the sun comes out. This is why I'm telling you it's not the boar. This is how it looks. Now, when you see it on the video and it's all looking all wilted and terrible, I just wanted to show you this is how it looks. It don't always look like that. Okay. Now, sorry for that squeaking. I bought a new sprayer and it makes the sound, and I'm not sending it back. It makes the sound when I'm trying to not put it on full speed. It's supposed to be on full speed, and I don't always like it on full speed. In this where it's at now. These are the tomatoes I planted in the last video. I'm tired, y'all, and it's hot as I don't know what out here. These are the peppers I planted in that last one. They're doing good. These pots over here, I try to give a lot of water to. I'm hoping to get some good stuff off of them. I don't know, that little woodchuck is, not woodchuck, and the chipmunk is coming over here eating, so I don't know. The woodchuck want to eat your tender green vegetables, and the chipmunk want to eat the flowers. So it's not that stuff didn't come out here. It's that stuff was ate up out here. So here's my collard greens over here. That what's left. I just got them in there. I'm not going to be waiting for anything to come off of these. I'm just got it in there, haven't pulled it out yet, that's all. Because here's the corn. Hope I don't drop this phone. Tasseling. I'm gonna shoot a little water over here in the bottom of this pan with this corn, this tube. I'm saying all the wrong words because I'm hot and tired. All right, so that's all I'm gonna put in there. The more you water, the more you gotta fertilize. Because you're washing stuff out. That's what I think. Okay. This one here. Yeah. I came out here and thinned everything out, y'all. Thinned it out. I'll show you the big bucket of stuff I got for my cleanup today. See how everything is all wilted? There's a big old squash down in there. With one hand, I can't zoom in. I hope you can see it. There's other stuff in here, but I just can't show it to you right now. There's a watermelon right there, but I don't know if I'm getting a good shot of that. Oh. These greens over here, they'll be the next ones to get harvested. I got this on full force, I'm gonna turn it down. These two little sunflowers over here, I got gladiolus planted around it. I doubt, even if they just come up so that I can and get roots on them so I can save them for next year, that'll be good enough for me. Because I got a really good price on them, and they were so pretty. But it's so hot out here. Gladiolas are spring. I don't think they like heat like that. But at least if they're growing roots, you know, still alive, where I can get them out of there for next year and plant and have me some beautiful gladiolas somewhere. Okay. See how all this is wilted looking? Look like the vine boards in it. See how all that's wilted? Even after you water, it's still wilted. The sun, when I tell you, I'm in my yard is mostly full sun. But whatever they're doing is making this sun do this. It's burning up the planet. You notice the weather people, I don't know about, tell me about where you are. Are the weather people talking about how hot the sun is? Here they're not talking about it. They're not talking about how it's burning up. When you see them not talking about something and you know what's happening, that's something. That is something. Pay attention to it. I don't care if you have drip irrigation, your stuff can burn up in this sun. This is my potatoes. I'm getting them a little more. They be laying all over, and then when that sun go down, and that sun don't go down till almost 9 o'clock. So it'll be out here burning up for a long time. Over here I got some melons. I got melons on there too. I'm not going to try to find them right now. But there are melons over there. When they get some size where I can show it to you. Right now they're small. Well, here's one I could show you. Could you see that one right there? Yeah, some a little bigger than that. This is where I saw the woodchuck. I saw him coming out the woods, and I broke out of the house as soon as I saw him because he was headed for my garden. And by the time I got out here, he was over here. And I took that stick and something and went to pounding and beating, and he took off flying out of here. I want him to think this is not a safe place to be. And I'm going to put some netting on this stuff, but I'm not going to try to put that netting on until that sun go down, because that physical labor out here I can't do. I can't do that real physical labor out here in this heat. I can't. See how my peppers look all wilted? They've been watered twice. Twice they've been watered. Okay? So, that's it. All right. Okay, I'm sitting here with this pile of peas that I pulled off the vine. Pulled off over on the trellis. And I'm just going to go through them and see if I have any dried peas or any fresh peas that I missed. And then I'll take this here and put it in my compost tea. I think I'm going to put it in my compost tea. Okay? Let me get over here to this compost tea, my weed fertilizer that I've been doing. Haven't had a lot of weeds lately though, because everything's burning up. But this is where I keep it at in here. And I put that pea stuff in there from the peas yesterday. Look at that. I did video record it, but for some reason it didn't do it. So I'm gonna do it again because I want people to see that don't know about this or whatever. It smells bad, but let me tell you. And I come out here every so often and stir this with this. This is I had a mammoth sunflower one time, and I used this stalk to stir this up with. It's pretty good for that. But you can see the peas down in there, so that's going to be some good nutrition for my plants. So I'm going to use this next on them. I've used other stuff on them, I use a combination of things on my stuff, depending on what their needs are and what stage they're in. Okay, so I just want y'all to take a look and see that. Okay, I got the water cut off and everything, and I'm getting ready to go inside. But you got a chance to see a day out here in the garden of what I do. So I'm gonna take this off because I'm gonna use it in some tea. Oh, this hibiscus. See that green thing? It got a name, but I can't remember what the name of it is. That's what they say you're supposed to use in the tea. But I put the whole flower in there. And I got 2 of them. I probably get about 4. Oh. I'm going to show y'all what they look like. I don't know how well you can see it. I'm going to get one more. Here's a good one over here. See all these, when you take that one off, look at all the rest of them getting ready to come. So you're going to have plenty of them. I haven't been harvesting these, but I better get out here and start. Now I'm going to use these right away, but I need to get some to dry. And I have a little hanging thing, and I just put them in there. And it hangs. And I leave the stuff in there, wash it, and then I put it in there, and I let the stuff dry. In my house. Not out here in this horrible heat and critters. This is my gladiolus still coming up. It's going to be interesting to see if I get any flowers on it. But if not, I told you what I'm going to do. And I don't think I showed over here. My apple's getting bigger. I only got one. The other ones fell off. I hope don't let them come over here and try to get this one, because that's all I have. And I'll eat it anyway, but I wanted to get fully ripe. Them greens are ready to get them out of there. Okay. I'm going inside. Okay, I just wanted to show y'all. I did put this up on my community post, but I wanted to show y'all that my tomatoes, they are harvesting. Harvesting, Lord have mercy. Y'all, I'm tired, okay? Ripening. All right? Who knows why these are in here? Who knows why these are in here? Down here, I got the bags. I put the green ones in there. Clothespin on it to seal in the gases. And there's something in there with them for the gases. And I'm going to take them down to the basement where it's cooler. Who knows what I put in there to create the gases? Comment below. Okay, here's a little bit of harvest that I brought in. You know, I told you I was going to get any peas that I found on the vine before I put them in my compost tea. And then I had some dry seeds. I got some okra. I got some parsley and some celery here. I believe the light color stem is the celery, and that's the parsley, because I'm going to do a stir fry. I took these cucumbers before they got real big, because I told you I don't want the woodchuck to get them or anything else, so I got them. Same thing with these eggplant. This is where something was trying to get the pears, and I'm going to be taking the bags off. And this one here looked like it might be ripe. This one here is getting close. Okay? So that's what I did today. A day in the life in the garden with Cynthia.